Okay, so hi and welcome. Can you hear me?
जी सर सलामकुम जी सर
Walaikum
I'm
assalam. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so basically today I will try to discuss about that landslide susceptibility mapping and
yes yes
assessment, how we can easily do using
okay
the GIS remote sensing technique. So mainly in this time we talk about that overlay method, how we can easily use using the ArcMap software. And before
okay
that we have also download the some factor. Okay, so just I
okay
simply start. Okay, and then okay, so let's start. I simply share my screen. So now can you see my screen?
yes sir I can
Okay. Okay, so okay, so basically today I will try to discuss about the landslide susceptibility mapping using the weighted overlay approach using Google Earth Engine, as well as also use the ArcGIS software. Okay. So
okay
basically, landslide is a geological phenomena. It involving the downward movement of rock, soil, and debris. Okay. So
yes sir
basically, it can vary in a scale for a small or large scale, and there are a lot of cause for the landslide, such as heavy rainfall. This is the one cause for the landslide, as well as also slope instability, as well as also earthquake. Then also human activities such as construction, mining, deforestation. Lot of causes for the anthropogenic causes and also natural causes, as well as also erosion, okay, such as natural erosion, such as water erosion by rivers, coastal erosion, okay, as well as also
okay
volcanic activity is also causes the landslide. Okay, so there are the lot of natural and also anthropogenic phenomena, mainly factor for the landslide. Okay, and mainly when you want to make the landslide mapping or assessment, first of all we have to know about the factor and how it will be influence the landslide
yes sir
susceptibility. Okay, so there are a lot of factor, so such as the elevation, it's kind of one of factor, geology, then soil, also rainfall, also ndvi aspect, then land use, land cover. Okay, and now how it will be involved with the landslide susceptibility. Okay, then when
okay
you want to know
yes
that, we can easily apply the algorithm, weighted overlay algorithm. Okay.
okay sir
Okay, so basically weighted overlay algorithm, it is a tool that allows the calculation of multiple criteria analysis between the several raster. Suppose this is the raster 1 and raster 2, you can see, and we also define here the influence 30% influence, and raster 2 is the 70% influence. After that we can just get the output raster look like that. So in this time, when you want to make that types of landslide susceptibility mapping, suppose it can be ndvi, it's can one of raster, also brainfall, it's kind one of raster, also we solve, it's one kind of raster. Okay, we can simply set all of those raster 1 2 3, and after that we also set the influence. Suppose 30% for that rainfall, 70% for that hill shade or solve. Okay, after that we can simply apply the weighted overlay method and get the final output and classify the landslide susceptibility. Suppose where the high, where the low. Okay, according that. Okay, so let's go about that, which factor we need for this creating this type of map. So just I simply open my code. So basically in this time, I just consider all of those factor, such as first of all dim, hillshade, aspect, solve, ndvi, and rainfall. Okay,
okay
so as well as if you want, you can also add it the more features such as sometimes soil texture, as well as also different types of geological feature. But this approach will be same when you want to apply the overlay method, approach will be same. So in this
okay sir
time here you can see I also discuss about all of those data. So first of all, in this code we just simply created, you can see, um okay, so we discuss about the first of all ndvi. Suppose you can see this is the ndvi map for this region. Year of I get the Landsat imagery, year of 2020, and create this ndvi map. Okay, So now how NDVI influence the landslide? Okay, first of all, we know about that, how NDVI influence the landslide. So mainly where we find out that more NDVI, mainly more vegetation, then for this region landslide value is low. Okay, suppose
Okay.
in this time I want to check, suppose in this inspector value, suppose in this time I simply click on here, then I can get about the pixel value for this region. What is that? You can see zero point 0.7. Okay, so for
Yes.
this coordinate we can get the 0.7 ndvi pixel value. So here I find out the high ndvi pixel value for this region, landslide susceptibility will be low. Okay,
Okay.
suppose in this time I check the ndvi for this region, here I can get the ndvi is that low, zero point 0.2 or zero point 0.2. Here I find out the ndvi is the low. For this region landslide susceptibility will be high. Okay, so landslide susceptibility rate will be high for this zero point 0.2 ndvi. So we mainly say that about that when ndvi normalized difference vegetation index, where the high we find out the region, low landslide susceptibility. But where I find out the low NDVI value, it is the high landslide susceptibility. Okay, so it will be work for that NDVI, as well as also rainfall. How rainfall influence the landslide? So mainly where you can see this is the rainfall, and you can use the different types of data for the rainfall. In this time we are using at the SARPS data. So this is the data, and if you have the station wise data, then it also better for your
Okay.
region. But in this time I just use here the charts data, and it's a painted data. Mainly painted data, it provides the result every 5 days interval average precipitation data. Okay, and we can
Okay.
get the data set in this time period, and it's not good resolution. You can get the 5,566 meter resolution, but in this time we are using this data set. But if you have also high resolution satellite based precipitation data, then it also better. Okay, so in this
Okay.
time for the rainfall, how it will be influenced? So mainly where we find out the more rainfall, suppose if you want to check the pixel value about the more rainfall, suppose I simply click on the red, we can get the 42 for the precipitation or rainfall. So where we find out the high rainfall, it identify for this region is that more landslide susceptibility. Okay, for the more rainfall, it identify where this place will be more landslide susceptibility. But where I find out the less rainfall, it's identify for this region is that low landslide susceptibility. Okay,
Okay.
after that also you can see another data set about that. Suppose solve is mainly identify the angle from that land. So in this time when the solve value is the high, suppose I can get the, in this time I simply zoom it. Yeah, suppose in this time I click on here, I can get the solve look like this. Basically it is the angle. I get the 35-degree angle. Okay, so when I get the solve value is the high, for this region landslide susceptibility will be high. Okay, when solve
Okay.
is high, then landslide susceptibility is also high. When solve is low, then landslide susceptibility is also low. Okay, so in this time when you want to work with that, first of all we need to download all of those steep images from here. Okay, all of the steep images we can download
Okay.
from here, and then import the ArcMap software, and then in the ArcMap
Okay.
software we applying the weighted overlay method, and then make the classification and also identify the landslide susceptibility mapping. Okay, so here I
Okay.
already send you about the code. So in this time simply open your screen and then simply set the code for your region and try to download it. You can check about the result for your region.
Yes, sir. I run the code, but actually it is not down.
What happened? Sometimes when you want to work with the big region, then it will some problem. Then we also need to add the other parameter. So I check it, then I can easily find out the problem.
So shall I share my screen?
Not yet. I'll share it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So now sharing. Yeah. Okay. That's why it create the problem. You can work with the big region. Okay.
Yes.
So there is a no problem. Simply go to the export option.
Sir, export option. That
Export image to drive. Okay. So in this time,
is
it is a big region. So that's why in this time we need to add the another parameter. Just I write the parameter. You can simply write in here. Just a minute. I simply send you in here. In this time we add here this another parameter is the max pixel value. Okay.
okay, sir.
Because it is a big region. So we put here this max pixels. Okay, so just I send you. So simply add this one E. Simply copy and paste. After the scale 30, you can simply write the max pixel 1E13. All of those code, all of those export code, simply add this max pixel 1E13 and then try again. I hope now it will be work. There is no problem.
Okay, sir. Sir, okay. So you send me on WhatsApp?
And I send you the Google Meet messenger.
Okay.
Okay, so simply copy and after the scale, just simply put that all of those code. Okay, so after the scale, simply put all of those code. Just and make a space. It also better for this.
Okay.
Make the space scale and max pixel. Yeah. Okay. I think it will be work. Okay. So now click to the run and then so mainly try to NDVI, then rainfall and solve. These three factor try to download first. Rainfall, NDVI, and solve. It's a big region, so that's why it takes some time.
Okay, sir.
I think some networking issue.
Yes, sir. I think it might be the internet connection. Right.
Okay, okay. I think okay. So you can simply put here this scale value without 30 meter. You can put here the 5,665 for the rainfall. Okay,
Okay, sir. For rainfall.
rainfall because it is a five. Go to the below. Go to export option. Export to drive. You can see the export to drive. This option. Simply change the scale.
So to
No, no,
every
no.
thing.
Only rainfall.
Okay, so 5,000.
No, no, it's not. It's with the instead of that 30 meter scale, put here the 5,666. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So because it is this resolution is so high, it's yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So now try again for the rainfall. Otherwise, Landsat we are using the 30 meter resolution, and also SRTM dataset for NASA. It also 30 meter resolution. That is no problem.
Okay, sir.
And run the code, and then will be still showing that 30 meter scale. So that's why you can see scale is still showing the 30 meter. So I think run
Okay,
the
sir.
code and then simply click to the run again from the task tab.
Okay, sir. payload size exceeds.
Okay.
Is there any way that we can increase our that size for Google Earth Engine by purchasing or something like that?
Yeah, so it's showing the request set. Okay, so can we perform the analysis for the small region? Okay, after that we just show what is the problem for that exporting the big region. I think it's better. Okay, so in this time you
Okay,
just perform all of this analysis for the small region, any small region. But
okay,
approach
sir.
is the same. And further, we also try to discuss about that how we can easily download the data for the big region. Then it
Okay,
also
sir.
better. Otherwise, it takes a lot of time for exporting all of those data.
Okay, okay, sir.
Yeah, just use it and then simply change the shapefile variable name and then remove the previous one. And in this time, it is a small region, so that's why in this time max pixel value don't need. So simply remove the max pixel value, all of those export image to drive, all of this code, simply remove the max pixel part and then run again. I hope it will work. So you can simply put another name. After that, remove and rename it again. Yeah. So now remove that. Yeah. And now simply rename it. And then also remove the max pixel values because for a small region, max pixel value is not need.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And now download it from the asset tab. Then NDVI, then solve
Then,
aspect,
sir. Okay, sir.
kill sheet, dem. Not need, but you can also download for the. You can see it very quickly done because a small region,
Yeah.
very quickly done. Okay, so now simply open the ArcMap software. Okay, so you're using the ArcGIS Pro.
I think IGS 10.3, sir.
Yeah, I think it's the ArcGIS Pro. You can you open the ArcGIS only for the ArcGIS without Pro?
But also, I have only this RGIS.
Oh, it ArcGIS Pro user interface. I take it.
Oh, then, sir.
Okay, so okay, so it's the ArcGIS Pro. So do you have this only for the ArcGIS?
No, sir, I have only this version.
And so best okay, so you try to do it then. Simply remove all of those layer, and it has also available for the model builder. Yeah, model builder option is available. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Mo-
Yes, sir.
Model builder.
So where I have to go for model builder?
Yeah, yeah, so simply search here. Okay, so it's totally different user interface.
So first one, suitability of model.
Yeah, yeah, click on here.
So model builder is
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah. Okay, it's okay. Okay, okay. So now it's okay. So in this time, we can simply import all of those input your TP mesh in here. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So simply import, download the TP mesh from the Google Drive.
Okay, sir.
Okay, go to the Google Drive and download it. All of those things you can download.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now simply open that. All of those data. Simply open, simply drag and paste in the layer. Okay.
So
Or you
from
can
there.
also, so simply open the data which you downloaded folder
Okay, sir.
in your system.
Like this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So simply drag and open this in this ArcGIS Pro software. Yeah. Select, drag, click, and then paste like that. Okay, press the left key on
Yes,
your
sir. Left key.
mouse
Yes, sir.
and drag it. Drag means that simply move your key. After selecting all of those things, move your key. Yeah, 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 yeah. Then go to the ArcGIS Pro. I think you
Yes,
can
sir.
also a small skin or a small user interface of this ArcGIS Pro. Simply click on here. You can see the cross and minimize. You can see minimize button.
Mm. Sir, here.
Minimize at the right corner. Minimize.
So here, here this one.
And before, yeah, then you can simply you can see a square sign. Click on here for the small skin of the user interface of the ArcGIS Pro, and then drag and paste on this here. Okay, I think it not understand. Yeah. Not
I
working.
think
Yeah, yeah. Now open that. Drag.
shall I open it?
Yeah.
Not working.
Okay. So in this time you can see here, this is the full size. Okay. When you click on the square button, you can say square. Beside on the minimize button, click on here square shape. Click on here.
This one.
No, minimize button. Minimize. Where the yeah, yeah. And you can see beside the minimize button, you can get the square shape.
Mm,
You can understand? Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yes.
this it also it's same in the ArcGIS software. Also, you can get this type of option. Yeah. Click on here and that is small size. Yeah. Yeah. Click. Yeah. So
Yes.
now
Yes.
simply open this all of those data and drag in here.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Now drag. It already open. You can see the behind of this. Yeah. Yeah. Click on here.
Just click, sir, or just key, left
Drag.
my key.
Yeah. Remove that. Yeah. Yeah. Click on here. Yeah. Yeah. Just okay. And oh, yes. Also yes. So now you imported all of those data. Yes. Okay, done.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So now display the map, all of those things. And I think you already opened the model builder. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
before that, you can simply remove the model. In this time, it not need. We need the before after that. Okay, simply cross. You can see model. Yeah, cross here. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And in the meantime, you can simply yeah. So click on the aspect expect and zoom to layer. Okay. Click the expect file and okay.
Okay.
Click on here. Any map you can click on here. Anything, anyone.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, click, right click, I think. Now left click, zoom to layer. Click to the zoom to layer. Yes. Okay. So now it visualize.
Yes, sir.
So try the map. M map, escape map, NDVI map, why it's not showing.
Okay, sir.
Okay, in the meantime, you can also uncheck the world topographic map, world hillside map. You can simply uncheck that. It's not need. Yeah, also uncheck that. Yeah, so now you can see it will be open. Okay, so now in this time, first of all, you can check all of those things will be appear or not. You can check the ndvi or other things. Okay, just simply unclick that, then it will be appeared. So in this time it's showing the aspect map. Simply unclick the aspect, then showing that it's the dem. Okay, then it's showing the hillshade and it's showing the ndvi. It's showing uncheck the ndvi, then we can get the rainfall.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so now you have also need to import the boundary area. Okay,
Okay, sir.
just import the boundary area which you want to work with. That simply
Okay,
import the
sir.
boundary.
Yes, sir.
Okay, import that. In this time, okay. So in this time, go to the Spatial Analytics tool or go to the toolbox.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, toolbox.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so toolbox it not okay. So we find out the Spatial Analytics toolbox. I think it will be available in here. The top, you can see the back symbol. You can see back symbol. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, yeah. Spatial
Spatial.
Analytics tool. Yeah, and go to the
Yes, sir.
extraction. Extraction. Yeah. Then double click extract by marks. Yeah. So now, simply input raster. One by one raster we can put and extract with our boundary. So simply input the raster first of all. Click on here. Input raster.
Yes, sir.
Suppose in this time you can we already import the raster, so simply click on the arrow sign. Yeah, arrow sign, you can see the arrow down
Yes,
arrow.
sir.
Yeah, click on here, input raster. We can find out this, you can see the arrow sign.
Or by clicking here.
Yeah, before that remove that, you already open the another window. Yeah,
Okay,
so
sir.
arrow sign, click on here. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
okay, or open the data which you downloaded, also open that, there is no problem.